guys, welcome to the channel, and I figured, hey, I'm making a lot of Pokemon content. I may as well branch out a bit. There's I don't know, a couple of people just seem to enjoy watching me for whatever reason. So, well, I'm gonna have a little bedtime story session. Um, Obviously I'm not playing it. I'm reacting to it because there's a couple of girls at work. I seen they were laughing at it. Um, and I never got around to it because I was working. As I'm a very hard and professional employee. So don't forget, I'm gonna like the video. So it's gonna be a couple of stories from a YouTube channel called Itomfoolery. I'll put the link in the description if anyone wants to check it out. I'm gonna subscribe right now. That's the least you can do if you're fucking plagiarizing people's content. Obviously not plagiarizing, but sure. So this one is called "Would You Like to Play with My Cock?" Which sounds bad enough as it is. So cock is a type of chicken. I'm gonna assume, as it's a bedtime story time with tomfoolery, that this is going to be a child-friendly and happy time for everybody involved. Let's get right into it.
Would you like to play
I
with...
can't hear shit. I'm also deaf, so yeah, there's that problem too. Let me turn that up. I don't know how this is going to work, because if this is loud as shit, I might not be able to use it. Or it's going to be RIP headphone user sort of thing, but I'll see if I can sort of tone down maybe the volume in certain parts. I don't know. Yeah. So let's go.
with my cock? Would you like to play with my cock? I promise you it will rock. My cock eats and grows like a weed. It's filled to the brim with seed. My cock drinks a lot. It's easy to see. He goes crazy when he has to pee. This cock bobs its head around and about. He sure knows how to whip it out. My cock is big and long. With 18 inches, you can't go...
Okay, no. I disagree with that. With 18 inches, you'd be like a fucking Subway sandwich, split in two. So, I don't know. So I guess a lot of people like these large cocks. You get at bedtime.
Wrong. The cock is friends with all the animals, you see. He especially loves to play with my friend's pussy. The pussy likes getting whipped by his head. It's a must. She especially likes it when he gives her a great big thrust. Sometimes my cock loves to experiment and play with a friend of a different class. That is my friend's big, fat ass.
Well, I suppose I've known people's sense of humour these days. I probably should have seen this coming. So yeah, I'm a chicken that likes to play with cats and donkeys. It's a lovely, heartwarming story.
Her ass and my cock are strange bedfellows. My cock loves to ride her ass around the meadows. Sometimes he plays with them both. To me, it's good for the cock's growth. My cock is plump and filled with meat. Looking at him, he's almost good enough to eat. But as he is, don't put him in your mouth. He'll attack, then enter you from the south.
Jesus fuck. Right, well, I hope this is loud enough, but it's definitely very good wordplay, needless to say. Really painting.
My cock is talented and runs down the halls as he plays with his great big balls. This cock is the best at show. I almost want to put him in an amateur video. There are plenty of cocks, big and small. There are white cocks and yellow cocks, but my black cock is the biggest of them all.
Weird flex,
This
but
cock is
okay.
my favourite. It's just right. Too big. And it feels kind of tight. As I carry him into its pen and let him sleep, this cock will have pleasant dreams as it counts sheep. He'll dream of eating seed and flying around in a jet. Sometimes his dreams are very wet. And when my cock...
At least I hadn't started spitting on people. I mean, that would be bad manners, right? I was for fuck's sake standing tall in the morning now. Yeah, that'd be a euphemism for morning wood, because when you sleep and wake up,
wakes
it's
up,
usually,
he'll be standing
an
tall,
erection.
erect, and ready to give the day his all. My cock is always here for you to play with. Come, don't let your fantasies become a myth.
Imagine hearing this with your eyes closed. There you go, here's this page. Itomfoolery. Don't forget to give it a follow. I'll do the put your nuts in my mouth. Put Tony's nuts in your mouth. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do this again. It is rather. What's the word I'm looking for here? Fuck, I don't know.
Round Books
Different.
presents Put Tony's Nuts in Your Mouth. Tony has big nuts
It does indeed.
and small nuts. He has pecans and walnuts, nuts without or with a
Okay, this one's
shell.
less obvious.
There is no nut that
This one's less
Tony
blatant.
does not
I like
sell.
that.
Some say
One more
Tony's
salt.
nuts smell great. Some say they taste divine. Tony sells his nuts all day. He always has a line.
There's a line for it.
They drive or walk or ride the bus. They come from north and south to take those hot and salty nuts and put them in their mouths. BJ looks at Tony's nuts and tries hard not to stare as Stephen grabs at his nutsack
Right, now
and
hang
finds
on.
a big...
That is blatant libel. I have never grabbed Tony's nutsack ever. I don't know Tony, and I'd rather not be associated with that kind of rumor.
big old pear. Tony dips his chocolate nuts until they
chocolate
are
nuts now?
just right. He knows your mum will take them home
Right,
and suck on
right. You leave my mum out of this. She's an angel, and would not stoop to such
them tonight.
barbarism.
BJ plays with Tony's nuts in the closet at his house. Grandpa says he should just come out as he pops one in his mouth. He swears it isn't weird or queer. He says it's not a crime. Grandpa licks the salt right off of Tony's nuts sometimes. Grandpa likes to go in there and take his camera with him. He loves to look at photographs when Tony's nuts are in them. The girls too like Tony's nuts. Of this there is no doubt. Every girl around this town has put them in her mouth.
Tony don't give a fuck.
On the way to school today, riding on the bus, the Johnson twins were in the back, sharing Tony's nuts. Back and forth they open up, hoping that they don't get those big and tasty nuts stuck down in their throat. Even Miss Bull Dyke, the softball coach, and her special friend will have a go at Tony's nuts every now and then. There really is no argument. Mount Rushmore ought to be a monument of Tony's nuts for all the world to see.
Well, isn't that nice? It's a nice story before bedtime. I mean, obviously it's definitely an interesting series. I don't know what the fuck to say about that. I'll probably maybe do more traditional kind of comedy. How about I'll maybe react to friggin' I don't know my favorite comedians if you want. But it'll be obviously be stuff I've already seen. Um, yes, that's different. Um, quite it's very creative. One of the things I do like is wordplay, things like that. Just linguistic creativity. Um, so yeah, if you enjoyed that, let me know. If not, fuck it. It was some character reacting anyway. And yeah, until next time, have a good night.